No! They didn't play Order in the Court! They didn't play Order in the Court! Only I'm allowed to do that! The immediate post-patches meta, where the best deck for each class was just all neutral aggro, was pretty up there for me in worst meta rankings. Yeah, there was like that one year where like there was a strong neutral aggro core. I don't know that it was the best in each class. I do think it was cool how free-to-play friendly that year was. Like, you just get that core and then you're good. Okay. It was pretty silly when Pirate Priest was a thing. It's still a thing. Talking about standard? Or are you talking about, like, Spiteful Summoner with 2 captains and a patches? I personally enjoyed Yogg because I have a history of loving Mill Rogue and shuffling as much Yoggs as I need into my deck with Swen. Well, there you go. Seeing how Shadowwalk is reduced is sad. What's even sadder is Shaman is no longer playable, either standard or wild. Shaman is like 2 of the best decks in the game. Reno Shaman and Even Shaman are 2 of the best decks in wild. So yeah, I certainly don't agree with that, but yeah. Can you have a deck code for this list? No! It's my secret code. Okay. You cannot crack my carapace. Hey, it worked out. How is it in standard, actually? Front page doesn't look promising. It doesn't look that great in standard. I wonder if I should have punched this, just so I could have punched it again and done that. How much armor was that? Was that 12? Did they get a giant? Like a arcane giant? My opponent has a lot of armor. I don't know if you guys noticed. You cannot crack my carapace. Oh. Burr, 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 burr. Waiting for the day when Martian does not give the deck code when someone asks. The whole reason I'm playing Druid is because of the C'thun portrait. It's a really good portrait. I give it 3 C'thuns out of 3. Oh my. Oh my, chat. Do I think I'll be able to crack that guy's carapace? Maybe not. I'm a little scared. I'll admit to some polite terror. Okay.
I raise, you fold.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Brand's gonna get us there. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Look at that thing. Look at it go. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. I have no choice but to give my opponent the old Reno Rooney. Now what? Now what are you gonna do? How broken would Brand have been if it was a neutral legendary? Well, then Druid would play it. So yeah, pretty broken. A little broken. Just a little bit. Just a lot of it. Right? We just gained the 16 armor. Neat. What are they hoping for at 9 mana? Interesting. 8 is typically better. It's a big dragon. Be a shame if I had an assassinate in my hand. No!
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Undeniable power! Have I heard T-Pain's version of this where he has no auto-tune? I've not. My opponent is playing one of the decks I've ever seen. Are you not entertained? I should play this deck. This deck looks so fun to me. And there's like I was looking for an excuse to play with the new Jaina. I guess I'll take the one that gives the most armor. Funniest deck ever. Dark Moonfair, Dark Lair, probably. The second greatest ogre? No, the greatest. The best, even better than Boulder Fist. Ow. Yeah. Not sure I have the hand for this, to be honest. I'm gonna take the Shatter in hopes of top decking some way to gain some armor. Oh, that new Naga thing is a Naga elemental, isn't it? Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, why do they have first flames in here? But yeah, I see it. All right, let's go something off the top. Well, my masterful gambit played off. Look at me go. They have a second flame and they have a whatever, so I don't think it matters too much. Marshy podcast when? Oh, what should I do on my podcast? I'd like to do a podcast. I just don't know that I have enough to say about Hearthstone these days. Talk about card games. I could probably talk about card games, but then like my audience is so low, right? We're gonna be rich. Not impressed. Construction ASMR. All right. You can join us for Snap Podcast. That'd be what's up. I'm interested in doing that. Make the podcast exclusively made of apologies for not having more to talk about on the podcast. Is construction done yet, by the way? No. It got worse than ever. That's why I'm streaming today is I'm hoping to get like enough for at least a couple videos, maybe 3, depending on like when Renee gets back. And then I can like actually make some like non-noise pollution things. Bom, bom, bom. This deck doesn't OTK, does it? Just you and your wife sit down and tell dad jokes while she laughs. Easy podcast revenue. I wonder, like, how long like a video of just that, of the two of us sitting on camera, me reading her dad jokes. I wonder how like what length I could do that. Is that like a 4-minute video?
Arcane bolt. Our gift of frost shields us. Who knows what secrets will
How about a podcast with Hearthstone gameplay under it, kind of like those Subway Surfer shorts? Isn't that just yeah, isn't that just gameplay videos? Wait. Is it Quest Mage after all? What's going on over there? What is this deck? What? Is there like a quest in the ETC or something?
you'll hurt yourself.
Every time the Forgotten Torch hits themselves in the head.
Don't think too hard. You'll hurt yourself.
Neat. No, let me play it. Come on. That's pretty funny though. Like a Ramoth infinite endgame. If it weren't for the Forgotten Torch. All right, we always win from here. You weren't playing when the C'thun was released and you've never seen it assembled? I have a ton of videos of me playing it.
Into our strength.
Famous marshy contribution to the wild meta was C'thun the Shattered Druid.
Starting the operation.
The first video I put out of it was my most watched video for a long time. I wonder what it's doing now. No shot it's even close. Because it was my first one. Back when my videos only got like 1,000 to 2,000 views, if that. It got to 10,000. My first video on that deck. But I don't know what it would be at now. It was like, I didn't get anywhere close to that for like, I think like 8 months or something. Okay, it's at 12,000. Yeah, that was my first big hit. Well, I kind of want to like let that live. I understand this is going to do some damage to me, but like I don't care. Oh my. Opponent is still in it. Starting the operation. How dare you?
Any problem?
You just clear a couple boards and you're good. One day we'll see Bran C'thun. Yep. One day. Bran?
Victory or death!
Yeah, I wonder if, like, what if I just cut Odin from this? I don't think I really want Odin.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Is Demon Warlock still valid? What is Demon Warlock? I mean, big Demon Warlock? Like Void Callers and stuff? Do you think we'll ever see a card that has an effect if your deck is only legendaries? No. No, I don't. Look at the stuff. Look at the stuff and things. I mean, like, I don't think it's that bad. Like, I think you could play that deck and it would be okay. But, like, I don't think it's like a meta player. I don't think you're gonna climb to the heights of legend with it. Do you think we'll ever see a card? Nope. Flesh fails. Try Chungus. This is a good Odin game, though. Right? Like, I don't know that we're gonna Bran our way out of this one, but we might Odin our way out of this one. Fragile minds. Pog opponent played new card in their Demon Seed. They did.
Flesh fails. Try crystal.
I just bought the new mini set to make Dust out of Bran. He'll be nerfed very soon. Ow. After next balance patch, I'll do my annual nerf revert tier list. So whenever that is, probably a week or two from now, whenever they do the next balance patch. How would Bran be nerfed? I don't know. I don't know that he's even gonna be nerfed. He might be. It would be a flavor win to put him to 7, because the other one was 7. I'm kind of a comedy genius. They'd make him give your battlecry minions +1 attack. Has anyone ever made that joke before? I don't think so. First time I've heard it.
Blood is my currency.
I had a game where I got to 28 attack against another Even Warrior, and Zeph refused to give me Doomhammer. Oof. Oof. Zeph do be cringe, huh? Do be a tad cringe. Tell you what else is cringe.
Your wish is my suggestion.
There was a time when Zeph would occasionally give Arcane Intellect. But, time has long passed. Oh, I forgot I would get doubles. Should I get your access for the culture? Theatar, if you're gonna show up, now is the time.
Flesh fails. Try crystal.
Uh-oh. I think we're just dead next turn. We need either Reno Hero or we need Theatar, I think, off the top. Alright, now we need them to do something, I don't know. Lose. Disconnect. Trust.
I'm almost out of cards.
I'm almost out of cards! It's just in the main deck. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. You love to see it. Alright, so bad news bears. Bad news bears, chat. These are both tapped, right? So like maybe there's a limit on how much damage they can do here. Oh, this is like the Fanatum deck, huh? But then where's that Fanatum? Why run Broom if you're not Fanatuming? Is it so you can play Sticky Finger? Too bad, chat. Look how close we got. Look how close we got. Oh my goodness, do we win? Do we actually get there? Good deal. This deck needs Boom Boss. You always Boom Boss to turn off your own Highlander stuff. Literally every time. Although to be fair, that would have been pretty handy against the deck we just played. Hand buff Paladin.
I will fight with honor. Victory or death. We have turned our curse into our strength.
I see you've brought guests.
Renathal, hand buff Paladin. A Paladin deck of all time.
Initializing descent.
Boom Boss turns off Reno effects though, right? That seems weak-ish. Right, I wouldn't play it in Arena deck. Unless I wanted to.
Come in here.
Come in here!
Ooh,
The MF cards are already huge. All 7 went face. How about that?
Reporting for duty.
Cool. A jam.
with me into the future.
Your next battle cry this turn triggers twice. I thought that was my deck.
I ain't talking.
I will not forsake
Your wish is my suggestion.
Scary. I don't even know how scary that actually is. But I've killed it.
Our hardships only strengthen our resilience.
Oh my goodness. C'thun doesn't care about that. Right, well, we found every piece.
Grant you peace.
I smell gold in them there waters.
Ow. Trial is such an Eddie card. It is. It is an Eddie card. Oh my. Alright, can we please, 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 pretty please draw it? We haven't drawn Bran though. I'm so scared.
Initializing descent.
Owie!
Looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
Do you have this in a bigger size? Is Warrior good with the mini set cards? I think so. I think so. Are we actually like dead here? I could do like this to get rid of it and then gain a little bit of armor with this thing. Do I have a good replacement for Zephyrus? No. I could probably think of a bad replacement. Are we really dead? No. I think we're not gonna get to assemble C'thun though. Well, I mean, we assembled C'thun, we just didn't get to play it. This is the part of the game where we wonder if Inman is actually a bro the whole time.
I smell gold in them there waters.
No matter the danger, I'll always chase it with discovery.
How much?
No! No! We saw no! Inman! No! Why does Astalor at 10 deal 28 damage with Bran instead of 21? Monothirst isn't repeated at 5 and 8. So the Monothirst of Astalor is to change the battle cry. So the battle cry is changed and doubled. Leave the chocolate within your reach. I'm sure it won't come back to bite you. I know, right? Surely. Can you not have that, please?
I smell gold.
Let these sit here forever, drawing me my C'thun pieces.
Keep on panning.
I ain't talking. I just say I seem to have lost the market.
Get your own pan. Keep on panning.
Panning is reserved for another turn. Hey, it is a little confusing, and I'll give you that, Mikey. I don't think it's a bad question. Keep on panning.
One dose solves the problem.
Miracle salesman. Miracle salesman.
Special strong and shiny.
Perfect.
You fold.
Arcane bolt.
Some would call that an order law. I call that I need to draw more cards.
Oh, it's a good to get windy.
They could change it to Monitor Steel 7. Just get rid of the word instead. Then it would deal damage 7 from the battle cry and 7 from the Monothirst instead of whatever.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
Do you have this in a bigger size? Okay. Well, I guess I better get rid of my panner. Also, I can't kill that and kill that without doing this. So. Could have gone face and kept my Reno, but I was too bad at Hearthstone to do it.
Nobody move. And no one gets hurt.
Stop with that! Why? Oh, why do you all have that? Leave me alone! Okay. Exactly? What do you mean exactly? It's different than your suggestion.
I do the crime. You do the time.
No. No. Does C'thun again actually work now? I remember it was random. If it was ever like fully random, it's been different for a long time. So yeah.
We stand together. We stand together. We stand together.
Not again, not like this, I know.
My jaws that bind.
That seems early.
Claws that catch.
Oh, do they have the... They must have, what's it called it?
Our gift of frost shields us.
Cold storage.
What story will you give my work? So you're a fan of my work?
So you're a fan of my work?
Your wish is my suggestion.
Your wish is my potato. Well, I think it would offer Flame Strike, and it might offer Ruin. Like, would it ever be Flame Strike, Ruin, Twisting Nether? I don't know. And if those are the options, which one do you take? Interesting. Wait, I get to steal the Shutterwalk? Theatar, you betrayed me last time. I need you to be worthy. Ah, thank you. Enjoy your stupid bash. Still didn't get to play C'thun. To pick a favorite animal, it's a bit of a tough call between things like turtles and chickens and horses, unless you let me pick prehistoric as well, in which case Tyrannosaurus Rex all the way. Big fan of the T-Rex for obvious big cool monster reasons, but what's really amusing to me is over the years, the Jurassic Park type of T-Rex that's kind of the basic visual you would expect has less consensus than I thought it did. I don't know when it started, but dinosaurs having feathers is becoming more and more of a mainstream opinion. And now there are all of these depictions of Tyrannosaurus that look like giant chickens. And you'd think that that would take away from the cool factor for the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and maybe it does, but I'm rooting for it. The thought of what I expected to be the most ferocious predator to ever exist being a giant goofy chicken fills me with happiness, and I choose to believe that that's how they were.